Hello, I'm Saphira Lou and welcome to my channel.
Hello guys, and welcome to this month's fan art video in which I'm doing a tribute to the amazing Zelda game Breath of Wild. For those who haven't seen, I have done a Zelda video in the past in which I played tribute to the game Twilight Princess, and I will leave a link down in the description down below if you wanted to check it out, or it'll pop up in the top left hand corner if you are interested in checking out all of my other little tributes that I've done to games and pieces in the past. I do have a playlist of all my fan art videos. I do a new fan art video every single month, so if you do want to check them out, I'll leave the playlist at the end of the video, as well as like a link to check everything out. But anyway, I am a huge Zelda fan, and if you guys do know, I'm such a huge fan of this game. I think I've practically played like nearly every Zelda game, apart from like a few handfuls that I came out when I was in my early childhood that I wasn't able to get a hold of, or games which were released before I was born. There's like one or two titles, well, I'd say probably about 5 titles I haven't played in the Zelda franchise, but I love the Zelda series, and it was really difficult when Breath of Wild came out because I was umming and ahhing about getting it because it was so different from the other Zelda games, and I got it from my Wii U, and I'm glad I did because holy moly, it is possibly one of my all-time favourite Zelda games. I'll dive into it. Please do not stress, I will not be giving any spoilers out. This is a spoiler-free zone. Literally all the artwork that I'm doing is on this piece is stuff that we already know there is. This piece is a spoiler free piece, so if you have not played the game, do not worry, I will not delve too much into this game. But however, if you do want to talk to me about the game, you are more than welcome to. I am in love. So for this piece I use my Unipin fine liners, my Pro markers, which are the Winsor & Newton as well as the Electroset range, my Winsor & Newton Cotman watercolours. I use my Finetec gold palette towards the end, as well as my Unipin, my Pentel white pen, as well as my Unipin white pen, as well as a Posca white pen, and I think that's pretty much it. I think I use my Frisk masking fluid as well, but a full list of the equipment will be available in the description down below if you wish to check that out, as well as links to all the stores that I use, as well as my social media sites. I really enjoyed doing this piece. I put a poll up on Twitter to see what fan art I should do, as I was torn between doing Breath of Wild piece or doing a Moana piece or doing something maybe like Beauty and the Beast, and I was really torn between on what to do, and you guys helped me decide on doing the Breath of Wild piece because I'm literally obsessed with this game. I got this game a few weeks ago, and I think it's all I've practically played in the last few weeks instead of actually getting work done. I've been like, oh, I could get work done with Breath of Wild, I could get work done, blah, blah, blah. But just like, I'm just becoming obsessed, and I have become obsessed with it, and I am towards the end of the game, and I really don't want this game to end. I've just had such a wonderful time in discovering this world and the folklore and everything around it, and there's just so much empty space. But every time I play the game, I feel like I'm discovering something new. And yes, I am towards the end of the game, but I won't give any spoilers. But the relationship between Zelda and Link in this game is possibly one of my favourites, and like I said, won't dive too much into it, but I really love the designs of the characters in this game, and it was really heartwarming to see, for me in particular, how far the Zelda series and franchise has come on. Now, I didn't think I could love a game more than I loved Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker, and this game has really surprised me. I'm not playing it on the Switch. I don't own a Switch. I wish I did. I'd like to own a Switch, but I made this my last game for the Wii U, and I do have a funny story about my Wii U, but I won't dive too much into it. Long story short, I bought this game for my Wii U thinking, haha, I'd be cheap, this will make this last game for my Wii, and my Wii U broke. But luckily my friends have let me borrow theirs, just so that I could still experience this game. So this was when I came up with like the idea of this piece, I was torn between several ideas, and I really wanted to put a fitting tribute to this game. And I was like, well, how can I do this without giving too many spoilers away, because I really want people to experience this game and to enjoy this game. And how can I do something that I am happy with, but at the same time, you know, I'm comfortable. And I kind of thought of like a tarot card idea, and this was sort of what came about of it. I knew I wanted to include Zelda and Link. I knew I wanted to have some sort of like idea of the champions in the background, and I knew I wanted to include the flower. I think the biggest challenge one was the like setup of the piece, because like doing like just Zelda and Link was pretty much standard. I knew that that was going to happen, but it was like how I was going to incorporate everything, how I was going to frame the piece. And I think the amount of doodles I did do and the amount of setup I did do for this piece, as well as the sketch and researching, it was, for me, I was really happy with how it all came out. The one thing that I was struggling with was actually trying to find a reference for a lot of it, because there isn't much well, there is a lot of reference available online, but there isn't any clean references available of like the outfits that I found. I just did like quick internet searches and was like trying to find out, but unless I really dug deep, I was really struggling to find proper references of all the things that I needed, and that was really kind of frustrating for me. But at the same time, I noticed that there isn't many spoiler clips available online, which I was kind of happy about, especially as someone who is a massive fan of the franchise, and I really wanted to enjoy this game without any spoilers, and I'm really happy I have not had any spoilers for this game, and I'm quite happy about that. I do suggest, if you do manage to actually play this game, like, please do, and really enjoy it and get yourself immersed in the universe, because this game just really takes it out of the water for the other Zelda games. Now, I've heard a few complaints about it, but like, in my personal opinion, it is one of my all-time favourite Zelda games, and I will play this game again and again, and I will enjoy it. I definitely will get the Switch eventually. But no, I'm really happy with the game, and I'm actually really proud of the tribute piece I've done. There are things I would fix. The one thing I really struggled with was in the circle background. I wasn't too sure on what to do. I was going to put like either the Eye of the Sheikah sleigh, or I was going to put like a simple background, or I was just like umming and ahhing. So I did a few test pieces on scrap bits of paper and decided to go for a very simple landscape background, which is something that is very prominent in the game. They really focus on the backgrounds, on like the colouring and the changing of the it is just, for me, it is beautiful, and each part of the game for me is just like a piece of scenery, and I can't sing this game's praises enough. I'm gonna thank you guys like for watching with me, and if you guys have any suggestions on what I should do for like any of my future videos, like fan art you would like to see me do, please let me know. I tend to do fan art and stuff that I myself am a fan of, because I can talk very passionately about the things that I myself am a fan of. Whereas if I try and do fan art of something I'm not really a massive fan of, I tend to get very tentative about it. I guess what I would like to do for like possibly maybe next month's fan art video is I might do a Moana tribute, or I might do I might retake an old fan art and redo it, so to speak, just because I don't know, like, I have a lot of stuff that I myself am a fan of, and I trying to stop myself from doing Steven Universe fan art is really, I don't know. What do you guys think? What would you like to see in next month's fan art video? Maybe I should do an Adventure Time tribute, because I'm so sad that that series is ending. Or I should do like maybe a Disney one. Let me know down in the comments what you would like to see, because your opinion does mean a lot to me. I always try and incorporate everything that I myself am a fan of, and I really am happy with the way this piece came out. And it's good to be able to pay tribute to your favourite things, and that's kind of what I'm passionate about, and I like doing that, so to speak. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and here's a few final looks on the piece. If you've got any suggestions for any future fan art videos you would like to see, leave a comment down below so I can totally check that out. If you guys want to, maybe subscribe to my channel if you wish to see more content. If you've liked this video, leave a like and comment maybe down below on what your favourite Zelda game is. Mine definitely has to be Breath of Wild, and like, I love Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages, I love Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time. I just Zelda. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. But as always, folks, stay creative.